New developments this evening in the uproar over the Lafayette Sheriff's Office making a deal with ICE to conduct immigration enforcement.
Sheriff Mark Garber responding a short time ago to growing criticism of his department. As News 15 Scott Brazda shows us, it comes after religious and civic group leaders packed the Lafayette Parish Council meeting last night in protest.
Any law enforcement efforts should be targeted, proportional, and humane, and should guarantee humanitarian protection and due process. This is what we are asking you to help us with tonight.
Item number 18 at Tuesday night's meeting of the Lafayette City Council drew a larger than normal council crowd. Item number 18 was public comment, and 35 speakers wanted to say something about the relationship between the Lafayette Sheriff's Department and ICE.
Having masked individuals picking up our friends and neighbors on the streets of Lafayette is not simple. It's not right. It doesn't follow the teachings of Jesus. It doesn't recognize the dignity of the human being, and it in no way makes our community safer, better, or right in God's eyes.
But Lafayette Sheriff Mark Garber says his department, working to serve immigration enforcement warrants and perhaps other functions under the direction of ICE, is good for everyone in the parish.
It enhances our situational awareness here in Lafayette Parish. It enhances public safety.
And Garber says the two agreements signed by his department under the 287G program will, in certain cases, give his people some much needed information.
You know, right now we have no ability to access federal databases. By becoming part of the 287G program, we can access federal databases. It makes us much more efficient as law enforcement officers in doing our job.
In trying to allay the fears of some, Garber wants to make sure residents know that even though the Sheriff's Department will work with ICE when the day-to-day operations allow them to do so, this won't be a case of the federal government coming in and telling his people what to do. It's still, he says, Lafayette Parish run.
DHS and ICE and enforcement removal operations has never attempted to, nor do I expect them to attempt to dictate to us how we're going to do our jobs.
In Lafayette with videographers Dave Pierce and Tyler Clement, Scott Brazda, News 15.